My name is Aoiri Obaigbo. I'm the author of The Wretched Billionaire. Chapter 1. It was a new year, alright, but there was nothing happy about it. My name is Faith Eromosele. My name's Eve, 400 level law. Eve? Are you the one they call Eve of the golden anklet? Guilty. Let me shock you a little. She heard Eve say, I am a prostitute. Chief knows the shape of things to come. He is as patient as a vulture. There's a symbiosis between us that puts every major cow in this country at our reach for milking before the crowd comes charging in, moving millions of dollars around the world for rogue politicians is a bone-free fish. Buying houses for them in foreign cities has feathered my nest. Thieves are not so prudent with spending. A besotted thief doesn't care. But these are the sweet spot, honey. The story is only truly appreciated by those who have experienced it. Those of us who have sold our souls don't have access to the normal joys of life. Greed is our bliss. Anyway, when democracy fell again, it was time to evolve. With all the hounding going on, getting into school was expedient. It was a perfect time to remember my pledge to read law. Lawyers and journalists can't be pushed around casually. A law degree is also a rich soil to sow a senatorial ambition. Whenever we return to democracy, think of it. I have made money. Honey, I have fame. And I enjoy tremendous power by proxy. What next? You know, I was in bed with a minister when the coup happened. He had a chopper shot down just to impress me. It was a Saturday morning. A call came through my phone in his pocket. His dream inspired. Put on the radio, he screamed. Abacha's voice was on air. You are all living witnesses to the great economic predicament and uncertainty which an inept and corrupt leadership has imposed on our beloved country for the past 4 years. I am referring to the harsh, intolerable conditions under which we are now living. Blah, blah, blah. All coup plotters sound alike, and the masses respond with the same glee. The masses are easily appeased with scapegoats. Even my cook, who steals more and more of my stock as the months go by, was asking for mass execution. Same routine every time someone wants the throne for himself. Honorable was one of my truest magicians. He could make anything happen with a mere phone call. Suddenly, he was a wet chicken on a motorcycle, sweating and disguised. He abandoned his kaftan and borrowed my gardener's work clothes. That evening, I called SKD. By midnight, I was flown to this house to prepare for Liberty University. By morning, modification of the house had started. 4 days after, I was enrolled. How's that possible? You didn't sit for the entry examination? Nothing is impossible for Eskeli. He has infinite favors to call in. I want power, honey. I have a plan. Law school, followed by a diploma in journalism, if I have time. Activism, maybe a little charity here and there. With the right narratives and rhetorics in the media and my connections, I could make the Senate when the time comes. When the inevitable end to military rule comes, I want to be well positioned. Power comes from planning, preparing, and being ready at the right moment. And having a kingmaker like SKD in my corner. When I become senator or minister, I can rewrite my history. Like you have everything worked out, Faith said with a note of envy. Everything except old age. I dread the day when men will become reluctant to forsake all their responsibilities and travel thousands of miles just to impress me. Since I was 16, I have preyed on magicians among men, men who are willing to set world records of generosity for exceptional women, men who are capable of changing state policies at my insistence. I have been lucky with my personal assets, and I have been ingenious with managing big gains. Poor dears, they are such lonely people, and I have a wizard like Chief in my red corner. Chief has access to the corridors of power, no matter who is on the throne. A perfect symbiosis. He led me to the pinnacle of male domination. Where does he live? These are guys that don't spend 24 hours in any location except there's a deal on the burner. He's the owner of the most exclusive inner cycle club in Lagos and has his fingers in so many deals: guns, gambling, illegal crude oil bunkering, hotels, money laundering, construction. He even has a casino in Las Vegas. Chief spared no effort in training for the sublime job of getting into a man's brain and turning him into a wheeling gold mine, with an obsession to be remembered as the most generous ever. My beauty and the secret things I know have enriched me beyond my widest imagination. If you are now rich, why not ditch sex work? Let nobody fool you, and don't deceive yourself, honey. You can't leave prostitution. It leaves you. I don't believe that. Who's talking of belief? Trust me, honey. There are so many doors into a brothel, but not a single door leading out. It's about power. To have powerful men on your leash. To have them do things their wives would dread to ask of them. The same uncanny power. And there's no other bondage quite like power. Power is a golden cage, very addictive. These are things of the mind only inmates can understand. Chief taught me these long ago. Moreover, as I've said before, all these doors will slam shut the very second I cease to be a honeypot.